I actually have that hourglass shape. I knew, but for some reason I just felt like it's the internet, right? It's movies.
Hello, welcome to my channel once again. In today's video, I have a Cameroonian lady who visited Ghana just recently, and she's sharing a shocking experience that she had visiting Ghana. Let's go into the videos, watch, come back and talk.
Now, the first thing that shocked me is how hospitable Ghanaians are, fam. They are so patient, they are so accommodating, they are nice, they are friendly, they are welcoming, fam. See, if you watch that particular video of mine where we arrived at the airport in Ghana, Accra, Ghana, we had to pay $200 per person for visa on arrival at the airport, and for some reason we did not have that money. We did not have dollars, neither do we have Ghanaian cedis to pay for that. But fam, these visa officers were so understanding. See, they did not hush because you know some people will just be so aggressive and they'll be like, just get out, go and sort out yourself before you come there. I know at the time we arrived, there were not a lot of people at the visa on arrival section, so they had like time to actually talk to us, and they were trying to sort things out for us. They were so invested on how we could change money to pay for it. The guy was like, oh, let me call your person who has to pick you guys up so that he can come with some money, you guys can change it. I was just like, and the guy actually called him his personal number. I'm just like, God, these people are so nice. Like, they had the time. Shortly after that, a United Airlines flight arrived, and so many people from that flight came to get their visa on arrival, so that place was really full and congested. So the guy just told us to just shift by the side, and he continued working with the other people. And after like they had sorted themselves out and they had gone, the population had reduced, he got back to us in a very polite manner. He still had this very calm, you know, chill out. I'm like, Ghanaians are so nice people. I just cannot go into the details, but that was the first thing that shocked me from the moment I got to the airport. Like, why are these people so nice? Their blood is not hot. Because if I was in another airport, the way the officers' blood were already started boiling, like, did you guys know that you guys have to pay $200 on arrival? Like, go and sort out yourself. You know, some people are always just aggressive when they're in such positions. They are never in their mood. They're always frowning their faces. But in Ghana, that was not the case. So that was the first thing that shocked me, is the amount of billboards I saw by the side of the road. If you have even watched that video as well, see, if you have not watched that video, I'm going to pin it like in the description box so you can watch it and you can get to understand what I'm saying better. I mentioned this in that video. See, from the drive we took from the airport to the house, the amount of billboards I saw by the side of the road, I was like, hey, Ghanaians, is this how you guys are so business oriented? Like, what? See, the amount of adverts that is happening by the side of the road, and their billboards are not like the regular average billboards we have in Cameroon. And we have a kind of like a different structure of billboards in Cameroon. Just, it is see me, you must see me, you must notice me. Like, they're advertising one thing or another, one business or another, one service or another. I'm like, it's like business is booming in this country. I should relocate and come to Ghana. My business will probably pick up. What do you guys think? Ghanaians, advise me in the comment section. If I relocate and come to Ghana, will my business thrive in Ghana? Because the way I love Ghana, that's actually something on my mind. Like, I wouldn't mind actually relocating to Ghana. So let me know. Another thing that shocked me in Ghana, see, this one, I was just like, it's like Ghana has left the rest of us in Africa. See, is their uninterrupted power supply. Now, before you even want to come for me, just wait, because I know some people want to come for me. I don't know if it's the area where I was staying or what, but where I was staying, I wasn't hearing gen noise, and they did not have the solar power system. So they were dealing directly with the company that supplies electricity for Ghana. I don't know what they call the company. Please let me know down in the comment section what they call the company that supplies electricity to the entire Ghana. But that's what they were using where I was staying. And fam, light did not go off. Like, I was expecting, I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting like interruption in the power supply and all of that. Like, I came prepared, my mind was prepared for that. But I was shocked. I'll sleep and wake up, there is light. I'll go come back, there is light, do things, and like, there was constant light. The only time light went off was the day we're leaving. And fam, it didn't even make up to 2 minutes. It came back. I was surprised. Like, Ghanaians, you guys have a lot of things in your country, right? I don't know where this power supply is coming from. Ghana, you guys have left us. Like, your power supply company, they're doing well. Yes, let's admit. Another thing that shocks me is how affordable their trotro buses are. Now, trotro buses are a mode of transportation that you can use in town that transport people from one place or another. You get the vibes, right? See, these trotro buses are so affordable, fam. So for the average distance, you pay in peswe. Is it peswe or peswes? I don't know how it is pronounced exactly, but it's like coin. They have coin in Ghana. That was the only time we got to use coin. So when we got into the trotro bus the first time, and I was hearing them saying 150, in my head I was calculating like 150 Ghana cedis. I was like, For what? Where are we going to? Right? Only for me and Vicky and I were trying to like calculate, like for the two of us, how much will we pay? 300 Ghana cedis. I was like, it cannot be. It's too much. We asked the conductor, like, conductor, you say how much? He's like 150. I'm like 150, and then I was trying to do the math, and then he's like Pesue. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Their church buses are so affordable. I don't know why they are so affordable. I don't know if petrol in Ghana is really cheap like that. I have no idea. Even when I went to the petrol station, I was trying to calculate and convert how much they sell for a liter of petrol to convert it to Cameroon, but I did not succeed. So let me know down in the comment section, why are your church buses so affordable? They make transportation within town really easy for people who are on a budget. So if you're in Ghana and you're looking for a very affordable means of transportation within, definitely use the church buses. Another thing that shocks me is how much Ghanaians eat tilapia farm. Hey God, I had like nothing prepared me for this one. This particular one, nothing prepared me. I don't know. I kind of had an idea in my head that one of the Ghanaians, their main meals was to be paired with tilapia. So there's this Ghanaian meal that they do with fufu. The fufu is not like a regular fufu. I think it's made with something like corn and something like, it's a combination of something. But I know they wrap it in like corn leaves, and then you eat it with shito, one red sauce. I've forgotten the name of this particular meal just now. Hey God, if I remember, I'll leave it on the screen, or you guys please can help me in the comment section on what's the name of this particular Ghanaian meal, and it is paired with tilapia. I know that that's like the staple protein that has to be eaten with that particular food. So I was aware that okay, tilapia is actually eaten with a particular Ghanaian dish, but fam, Ghanaians eat tilapia with nearly everything. Any meal eatable that needs a protein, just know that tilapia can fit there. But for the most part, it's fried tilapia. Tilapias are surely complaining in the water like, have mercy on us, Ghana, have mercy on us. I'm just like, Ghanaians and tilapia like this, 5 and 6. I'm not really a fish fan like that. I really do not love fish like that. But once I got to Ghana, it taught me how to retrain my mind. Like, you definitely have to love fish. Like, why can you not love fish? Are you been living under a rock? Like, so that was one thing that really shocked me. Another thing that surprised me, I cannot say this one actually surprised me, is like I kind of knew, but I don't know. See, is the fact that Ghanaian has curvy girls. My God, see, I knew that Ghana is noted for having figure-8 girls, like girls with the hourglass shape, like they have bum, you know, and all of that. They have breast bum, like actually have that hourglass shape. I knew, but for some reason, I just felt like it's the internet, right? It's movies, it's music videos, so people can do anything to look a certain way or to portray a certain kind of notion. You know, I was like, oh, maybe they're even gonna done BBL, like the girls have done BBL, or maybe just the ones that they chose to portray in these movies or the music videos or anything. But fam, when I got to Ghana, I now understood why they say Ghana is blessed with girls. Like, their girls are so pretty. See, it's not even the fact that they have just the hourglass shape. They have a fine face. Like, their girls are 10 over 10 minus nothing. You see a girl who is so pretty on her face and she has the shape. I'm like, this is it. And they are so polite there. Don't even think that is like in this our country that you meet a fine girl and she's so rude. She's so polite. She's so nice. Like, please, thank you. Well, I'm like, a fine girl. Hey, if God just gives me nyash like this figure-8 shape, you all, I'll come and be doing video standing. You guys must see the shape. But the girls are so humble. Like, you know, when they're making, like, they don't know that they have that shape. They don't know that they're beautiful. Like, I just chose to be the humble girl. I don't think I'm that good and all of that. But the girls are so pretty. I know boys like this point, and boys who want to go and visit Ghana because of this particular point, but it's worth it, trust me. The girls are Ghanaian guys. They have a fine face, like, and then the English they speak, there's this charisma they have when they are Ghanaian people. I think God bless those people with beauty. They have fine face and they speak good grammar in addition. That phonetics, you see that phonetics that we used to laugh at, the way they pronounce their words, like Ghanaians, they will pronounce mother. You know how they pronounce all those things? We will laugh when we hear Jackie Appias and the rest saying it. Fam, it is so nice when you go to Ghana and you hear them speaking it. You see a fine boy and he's speaking correct English, like good English, and he's even adding that phonetics. It's so beautiful. Like, that thing, this one was a good shock. Like, I was pleasantly shocked by this point. Is how much Ghanaians are polite. Hey God. See, when we went to the market, we went to Makula market. So I was carrying a rapon. I was carrying a couple of things. And then we wanted to buy like fan milk, fan choco, that drink that it's everywhere in Ghana. And I removed the money. I was almost holding the money. So my friend I was with, like the tour guide I was with, he wanted to actually pay for it. I was like, no, don't bother, I'm going to pay for it. So I was carrying so many things, and then I had to remove the money from my pocket. My left hand was the only hand that I could manage to do all of that. And the moment I removed it and I gave this guy selling fan milk, and I said, like, I was very conscious, I'm using my left hand. I was like, please excuse my left, and I gave him the money. This guy looked at me and refused to take the money, fam. He told me that I should either drop all the things I'm carrying, or I move it to the other hand and give him with the right hand. I was like, I wanted to get angry. I was like, which one is this? Is it that you don't want to sell this market, or was like, should we just go? And the tour guide that was with, he was like, oh yes, like Ghanaians don't really appreciate if you give them anything with your left hand. But I'm like, he's not saying that I'm carrying things. Like, are you not see? Like, can't you see that I'm carrying stuff? How do you want me to start doing all of that? And once they explained that to me, I was just like, oh, okay, fine. So I now dropped the things. I took the money and I gave him, right? I was just like, oh, sorry for that. I had no idea. And then he collected the money. I think I even had to add him 10 CDs or something. I took Bufrot, and then I did not have the cash on me. So I was like, please, can you just follow us to the car? The car was nearby. I was like, please, can you just follow us to the car? Let me give you the money and all of that. And funny enough, after I had like the interaction with this guy, we had conversations, like we spoke about the culture. I was like, oh, I'm not so I'm a foreigner here. I don't know how you guys do your culture, so I don't mean to be disrespectful or to be rude to you. I appreciate what you're doing, like I respect you, but I'm not just familiar with that culture, right? And in my country, where I'm coming from, if I say please excuse my left, you cannot tell me that I should drop everything. Like, you will collect what I'm giving you with the left. Like, it's not so much of a big deal in Cameroon, especially when you say please excuse my left. Like, the person wouldn't really mind like that, but with them, it's like a serious deal. I know we spoke, the guy was so nice. Even after that thing, I wanted to get angry. And he saw from my facial expression that this girl wants to get angry, but he stood his ground. So after that we spoke, he was so nice, and he even told us like, let's go. I think he dashed me the Bufrot because he was supposed to go and take 10 CDs for it. I think it's 5 CDs, so I can't even remember, 10 or 5, one of those. So he gave me literally for free. I was like, Ghana. So this is how I can be receiving free things. If I explain to people that, you know, I'm visiting Ghana and I don't really know the place, I was like, this one is so nice. So this is your business you're doing. You can even dash people. Ghana. The way the people are always ready to help you out, they will go their extra miles to help you out. And you're asking yourself, like, where do they know you from? They don't know you. Like, you don't know me from Adam, but you still choose to do all of this, to go through all of this pain just to help me. Ghanaians are nice people. Like, thank you so much, Ghana. I don't know, the culture that you guys have, this hospitable culture, I pray it doesn't end. Like, it passes down from generation to generation to generation forever. Ghana is such a peaceful country. So if you're looking for a place to go to, you visit a place in Africa where you can get like this chill kind of vibe, but you can also still have fun. Ghana can have fun for Africa. Especially at night. See, if you know the right places to visit in Ghana, you will enjoy your stay. You will love your stay. You will even be looking forward to going back to visit again. Also by night, the ambience you will find there, the vibe of that place. No.
You know, sometimes I ask myself, is it that the whole of Africa, maybe excluding North Africa, but when it comes to Sub-Saharan Africa, it seems like when it comes to light situation, electricity, it's a big problem in many of these countries. It's like their lights is not that constant and all that, and it seems like Ghana is like, and it's true too. When you check the data or the statistics, Ghana is, I think, the only country that has been able to distribute light to a wider locations in the country than any other country, because I learned Ghana has about almost 90% of distribution in the whole of Ghana. So it's just a few places, that just 10% of the places in Ghana that doesn't have electricity. So when you talk about the distribution, Ghana is like far gone compared to other African countries. So I'm not surprised though. And we also have excess power. You know, currently if you look at the data, we have about 5,000 capacity, but we are using just a little over 4,000 or like 4,000 megawatts, you know, so we have excess of 1,000 that we are not even using. So when it comes to electricity in Ghana, we have the capacity and we even have excess. So I'm not so surprised, but these are some of the things that some Africans, when they come to Ghana, they get to experience and they are kind of shocked. It's understandable. And also, like, these are some of the things that it seems like we've been hearing hearing over and over and over and over and over again. Ghanaians are polite, Ghanaians are respectful, Ghanaians are this. Like, it's something that you will hear. And one thing that I ask myself is, how is the other African countries? Like, how are they? Because the way people they talk about Ghana and the politeness and all that, I really don't know. But I just ask myself, how are the other African countries? Like, how do they welcome people? How do they relate to people or visitors and all that? So it's something that I really do ask myself. But this is Ghana and this is how we are. Some people, I know that they even tend to say that, hey, you say please too much, it's okay, just limit it. But hey, it's part of our DNA or our upbringing and we cannot do that. So sorry. Thank you so much for watching.